was once a great kingdom, vast, golden, and filled with noise. At its heart stood a man named Rion, the ruler of all lands between the seas. He wasn't born cruel, but power has a way of whispering strange things into a man's ear. And with every victory, Rion listened more and more until one day he believed the whispers were his own. He built towers that touched the clouds and walls that hid the sun. His people bowed not out of love, but fear. And Rion liked that. He told himself, fear is respect, and respect is power. But one evening, as the city prepared for another celebration of his reign, a wanderer arrived at the gate, dusty, calm, carrying nothing but a wooden staff. His name was Aaron. He spoke softly to the guards. I bring no harm, no coin, and no gift, only a message. When the words reached the king, Rion laughed. A message? From whom? From truth, said the guard, unsure what that meant. Rion, amused and slightly curious, ordered Aaron to be brought before him. The next morning, the throne room shimmered with gold and torches. Rion sat on his high seat, while his advisors stood like shadows behind him. Aaron walked in slowly, unarmed, unafraid. Speak, said Rion. What truth do you bring to a king? Aaron looked around, his eyes gentle yet steady. You've built walls so high that even the truth cannot climb them anymore. You command obedience, but not hearts. You have power, but not peace. The court fell silent. No one spoke to the king like that. Rion smiled not kindly. Peace? He said. Peace belongs to those who kneel. I built peace with fear. And you bring only words. Arn nodded slowly. Then let words speak, and truth decide. Rion motioned to his guards. Call my illusionists, he said. Let's see how your truth performs against what men can create. By midday, the courtyard was filled nobles, soldiers, common folk, all waiting for a show. The illusionists were the pride of the kingdom. They could make ropes dance, fire twist, and air shimmer like glass. Rion raised his hand. Show him, and show them that power bends the world to its will. The illusionists began their craft. Ropes moved like snakes, lights burned like stars. The crowd gasped and clapped. It was grand, dazzling, even beautiful. But Aaron just stood still, eyes calm, watching the tricks dissolve and reform. When they finished, Rion leaned forward. And now, wanderer, where is your truth? Aaron looked down at his wooden staff. He placed it gently on the ground. No flash, no sound, just a quiet moment. Then, slowly, the shadows around them shifted. The torches flickered. And what once looked like a game, the ropes, the fire, the light began to lose their shape. The illusions cracked like thin glass. And for a heartbeat, the whole courtyard saw reality, as it was bare, simple, and unbending. The illusionists froze. They understood before anyone else did. They stepped back and bowed their heads. This is not our craft, one whispered. This is truth itself. The crowd fell quiet. Even the wind stopped. Rion stood, gripping his throne. What trick is this? He shouted. No one bends my kingdom but me. Arn turned to him, no anger, no pride. You cannot bend what is already straight, Rion. Truth is not yours to command, it's yours to face. For the first time, the great ruler felt something he had forgotten fear, not of men, but of meaning. He looked around, but no one met his eyes. The illusionists knelt before Aaron, not out of worship, but in acceptance. Rion's voice trembled. If truth is yours, then why do you not rule? Arn smiled. Because truth doesn't rule, Rion. It simply is. The crowd began to whisper. The king's strength, once a mountain, now felt hollow. He turned his gaze to the horizon. His towers seemed smaller, his walls thinner. Arn picked up his staff. Your kingdom will stand, Rion, but only until your lies do. Build again, but this time, leave space for light. Then he walked away. No guard stopped him. No one dared. That night, the city was quiet, and for the first time in many years, the stars were visible above the walls. Some say Rion never slept again. Others say he rebuilt his halls with windows wide enough for sunlight. No one knows for sure. But the people remember the day the illusions faded. The day they learned that power can rule bodies, but only truth can reach hearts.